Are you looking to replace the old head unit on your Tacoma? Well, check out the Roadanvi X14. It's a brand new head unit by Roadanvi. I'm going to show you guys the unboxing, how to install it, and some of the features. And if you stay till the end, you can use my discount code to save some money. Let's go ahead and get started. Here's everything that you should be expecting when you purchase the Roadanvi X14. Packaging comes in really nice. Everything was in perfect condition. Here's everything all laid out. And they provide you a product unboxing checklist, which has everything labeled and everything that you should expect to receive. I'm going to be installing this on my 2018 Toyota Tacoma, but this works for a 2016 to all the way to 2023 Toyota Tacoma. It's not recommended, but the first thing I did was I disconnected the negative on my car battery, just in case of electrical shorts, just to be on the safe side. Also, I highly recommend you take a look at their installation guide, which shows a step-by-step process on how to remove the old unit and also installing the new head unit. With the provided pry tool, I use that to put it under the old head unit's trim and then pop it right up. And then from there, I gently use my fingers to pry around the trim to remove the trim from the dash. Next thing you'll need to do is remove the 4 10mm bolts. I used a socket wrench, a 10mm socket, and an extension, so that way I don't damage the old head unit. And then you can gently just take out the old head unit and then unplug all the adapters. And then here's a little side-by-side comparison with the old head unit and the new head unit. As you can see, the old head unit is huge. Next thing is that you're gonna remove all 10 of these red clips from the old head unit trim, and then you're gonna transfer that over to the new head unit. And the next thing you're gonna do is take the AC vents from the old head unit and you're gonna transfer them over to the new head unit. There's 3 clips surrounding it. I just use a pry tool, just pry one at a time, and then I work my way around and just pull it up. Installing the clips is very simple. All you do is just push down on them and they will snap right in. Next thing is installing the AC vents on the new head unit. Same thing, very simple. All you do is just push them right into the clips. There's 3 clips holding it, so you just have to line them up and push them down. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and install all the wiring. Roadanvi does provide you 2 different sets of wiring, and they are made specifically for which stereo you have. I believe a 2016 to 2019 Tacoma, they had the stereo with the CD player, and then the 2020 to 2023 has the stereo without the CD player. And mine is a 2018, so it does have a CD player, so I end up using the CB004-1 wiring kit. And if you look at the dedicated wiring guide that they provide you, you can kind of see which wiring kit is the right one for your stereo. Before installing the wiring, I do recommend that you take a look at the stereo wiring diagram that they provide you. It has everything labeled and everything's laid out for you, so that way you can kind of understand where each of these plugs will go in. I'm just plugging everything in. It can look kind of messy at first, but each of these plugs have a specific size to them, so you can't mix them up. And also at the end, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pan over the head unit, so that way you kind of can see where everything is plugged in. But if you want to go ahead and pause the video, see where I plug each of these items in, it definitely helps out a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and explain where I messed up. So when plugging in the camera, which is going to be the yellow wiring, I used the wrong female end. When I installed it, I noticed that the wiring wasn't right. So what I did was I ended up switching the yellow wiring. you're gonna actually use the auxiliary input yellow wiring opposed to the audio output and cam in. The red and white wiring, they are labeled to match. They should say aux R and aux L. Once you have everything kind of set up, it makes it a lot easier. So that way, once you go ahead and install it in the truck, everything's kind of laid out for you already. Right here, I'm just installing all the plugs into the original plugs in the truck. Some of the plugs will not be used. As you can see here, there are 2 plugs that I end up not using on the new head unit, and also there's 2 wires coming from the truck that you will not use as well. But right now it's a good time to zip tie everything up, which I didn't, so it kind of looks messy. And when you're installing the new head unit, I recommend that you go ahead and reconnect the battery before you snap the clips in. So that way you know everything's working. Check your reverse, make sure that's working, check your volume. And the next thing is that you're just gonna go ahead and push in the new head unit, and all it does is it clips in. So you're not gonna reuse the 4 bolts that we took out earlier. Here's everything installed. It looks really sleek, really nice. It looks OEM, but it has like a premium feel to it. And the satisfying part is just removing that protective film. And I do recommend also to take a look at the user manual and also common device connection method. And a really good thing about this new head unit is that you can still use the steering wheel controls, such as the volume up and down, and also to change the channels on your radio. And your reverse camera does work as well. As you can see here, they actually have the guidelines for you. You can remove that if you want. As you can see, once you turn the steering wheel, it moves. But here's all the settings on the camera. A lot of settings on there you can mess with. So right now I'm just going through the settings. That's where you're gonna go ahead and connect your Apple CarPlay, your Android Auto, and also your Wi-Fi. But it has a lot of different settings you can mess with as well. Right now I'm going to go ahead and show you the user interfaces that the X14 provides you. It provides you 3 user interfaces opposed to their old X12 head unit, which that one only provides you 1 user interface, whereas this one is more customizable. You have 3 different ones to choose from. As you can see here, I'm just running through each of them, and I'm showing you the daytime and then the nighttime. So as you can see, the brightness does change. And I'm showing you one of the apps, which is YouTube. Of course, I'm just showing you my channel, but you can go to different channels, watch different videos. Here's one of the videos I clicked on, so that way it kind of shows you the audio.
Okay, there's one. Okay, that's a nice one.
Here's Google Chrome, which is pretty cool. You can browse Google. And here's Apple CarPlay. It has all your phone contacts. It has your text messages. It has some of the apps. It doesn't have all your apps. It has some of the apps that are supported. I'm using the Target app here. I'm using the Spotify app. Another thing is that it provides you a gyro app, which is pretty cool. And here's a little comparison between the old head unit and the Roadanvi X14. As you can see, the Roadanvi X14 just looks a little bit more premium. It looks more updated, has a lot of features. So if this is something you're interested, check it out. So now that you guys know how to install the Roadanvi X14 and you've seen some of the features, if you're interested in it, you can use my discount code, thecastlife, to save 8% off. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.